morning, everybody. Let's hope that this phone holder holds up. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to see if people come in, and then I'm going to get started. We are working on our Spellbinders Advent Calendar, Day 2 and Day 3, because I missed yesterday. Let's get things set up a little bit better here. Come on, computer. If you come in, please say hello so I can see you. See if my computer wants to turn on today so I can... This is what we're doing. Like I said, I'm waiting on a few people to come in, and I'm going to set up my computer so I can actually read the chat. And let's make sure that I'm right here is the cutoff. So I have to remember not to go outside that line there. So let's put a piece of tape over there. And see if that reminds me not to go past that. So this is the Advent Calendar, guys. Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar and 24 days of crafty fun. We've already done day 1. On day 1, we created the front page of this, and it was this little mailbox right here with day 1. We're going to do day 2 and day 3 today. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think is we're going to do multiple days in one instead of separate days. So... there was day 1. We opened it. At first, there was nothing there. And then we had to shake it around, and then a little mailbox showed up. So day 2 is where? Way over here. So this should have been yesterday, which was day 2. So let's open that up. Let's find out what's in here. If my fingers will cooperate with me. Oh, nice. Look, guys. I don't know how this is going to work in our album, but it's a little thinking of you stamp. How cute is that? Maybe we'll just add a little thinking of you card inside of the album, for the album. Okay, so that's day 2. Day 2 is thinking of you. Little stamp set. And then day 3 is where? Oh, here's day 3. Right here, here's day 3. Let's open day 3. Come on. Oh, looks like a die. And it is. Look at this, guys. Some kind of border die. Let's get it off the... there we go. So this is day 3. It looks like a little border die. That could be clouds. So what we're going to do, that's cool, is we're going to play around with these and add them to our album. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the next page on our album, and we're going to incorporate these 2 goodies with it somehow. And what we're going to do is get our page open over here. So here's our album. And while we're sticking with the theme, because it's Christmas Advent Calendar, 24 days of Christmas, as you notice, we'll be doing some things that are not Christmassy. Good morning. Okay, this one was day 2. And I'm doing day 2 and 3 together. And this one is day 3. And if you watch the replay, you'll see me actually opening them. And I missed yesterday, so I'm doing the 2 of them together. Now, I've got to figure out how I'm going to fit these in. But we need to build our... let's put these on that magnet there. We need to build up our album And I would like to do a waterfall on this side right here. But first we have to get a mat down. And then we'll worry about the waterfall part. So back to our Holly Jolly Christmas paper pack. We need to figure out which paper we would like. Let me get this open up over here so maybe I could read the chat better. And good morning, Miss Gloria. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Oh, let's make sure the sound is completely off. There we go. Let's pull this up so we can see the chat. Oh, what was day one? Day one was... I'm putting... Was this little mailbox? The mailbox, and it came with the little tiny note thing, and it says just for you in here somewhere. Right here, and it had this little for you. And a little heart and a little handle for the mailbox door. And we put that on the front of our album. Right there. On the end of the street with all the houses. We put it right there. There's a little envelope. And the little door that opens. That was day one. Okay. From here on out, I wanted to let everybody know to be entered at the end of this giveaway, at the end of the 24 days. Go back and comment on the videos after the live, not during the live. I mean, talk to me during the live, but after the lives, go back and comment and give a like. And because I'm going to go through the comments and I'm going to write everybody's names down who's commented on the videos. And then all those names will be put into a drawing unless somebody states, please don't add me. And this is to continental U.S. only. I cannot afford to ship to other countries. So, and the ending album will be the giveaway. Okay, so we need to find a background page. We already have snowflakes on the beginning. Maybe this one. I think this one would be cute since we did that for the mailbox. I think we should do that, and then we'll have the mistletoe. Then we'll have a waterfall. We'll do a waterfall. Okay. So, okay. Bear with me. I am a little scatterbrained, but we will get through this with patience and perseverance. Patience and perseverance is how we will get through. So, I know that the album, let's just double check our measurements. And our album, I believe, is, okay, 8.5 by 6.5. So I need for here to be a mat, I need that to be, if it is 8.5 by 6.5, then I want it to be 8.25 by 6.25. So that's what I'll do. So let's move this out of the way for a second. Let's hope our hand doesn't swell right back up now that we're using it today. It seems like my swelling is finally starting to go down. Let's hope it stays down. All right. So now we have to also remember which way our pattern is going. We want it to be like this in the book. So we have to make sure that that's how we do it. So we have to go 8.25 right here. Move that aside to 6.25. Measure twice, cut once. And let's hope I cut that first one correctly. Let's double check. I should have double checked while I was cutting. But yes, I did. Okay. Okay. So we have that. Let's get that glued on there. And then that way that's out of the way. Now we could just tape it. And I need to remember to fix Miss Judy's tape thing. So this is the front, so we want to put the tape on this side. I'm just a little disorganized. I have this brown here because we're going to use that to do make our waterfall with. So, and we're going to put little pockets on the waterfalls. And that way we can put whatever we make from the thing inside of it. It's an awful lot of tape. I should have used glue. But you know what? I'm going to add a little glue for reinforcement because I don't want it to fall apart on whoever wins it in the end. Make sure there. If I flip it that way, there we go. Let's put a little glue just to add a little extra something to the edges here. And let's make sure our pattern's in the right direction. It is. And make sure I put my glue. I'm a little rough on your glue toppers there, Miss Gloria. See how I bent and thing and everything? I'm just a little rough. All right, let's make sure this is within screen. I think we are. And then we're just going to lay this down. I'm going to try to make sure. Oh, that's not straight. It's hard to do this straight when my head is not over the top of it. How's that? I think that's going to be good. How's the weather where you're at, Miss Gloria? How's the weather where y'all are at? If you're watching the replay, just go ahead and say in the comments below. Oh, no what? Oh, no what? Looks good to me. Looks good. So that's there. And then we have this here. Now we need to make a waterfall. And this is going to be tricky because I'm going to try to do this off memory. So, I need to have it to be 6 inches this way. So, I'm going to cut this down. And I'm just guessing, guys. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm going to cut this down to 10 inches. And then I'm going to cut it to 2 inches. Because I want it good and sturdy. So I did 10 by 2. So half of that should be 5 by 2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my scoreboard. Oh. And I'm going to score this at I'm going to score it at 3/4. I'm going to score it at 1. And I'm going to score it at 1.5. Then I'm going to score it at 2. And I'm going to come over here and score it at 5. That's too many, too close. Unless I want that many pages. Let's go ahead and score it at 4 and 3. And then we'll figure it out from there. We have it at 2 and we have it at 1. So we have it at 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we have some extra little ones, which we can always score them there too if we want. We can just make this all kinds of crazy. So the idea is going to be that we're going to score it like that, right? And then we're just going to bend these. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm just going off of... Okay, good morning, Miss Judy. Wow, 35. Ooh, that's cold. All right. So the whole idea of this is because this is going to be able to move like that. You see what I'm doing? Like that. See that? Okay. And now I'm going to need these strips. These don't need to be 2 inches. This little strip here, we're going to try to cut it in half. We're going to try to do it neatly if we can. We don't need them to be that long. We need them to be about 2.5. So I'm going to take my scissors because that trimming didn't work well. And I'm just going to set this up here like this. And I'm just going to go just like this. And some people would have probably, I don't know, I don't remember watching May May's video on her pull tab waterfall. All right. So let's get this is our mechanism that we're making. And from watching others without taking their measurements or anything, I'm just guesstimating here. So I want to go like this. And I want my pages to go like this. So what I want to do is I want to say, okay, let's take this and let's take some tape. Let's put some tape on the edges. I'm sorry if you're shaking, guys. My phone, I figured out how to, I taped up the holder to hold everything. So I'm going to put some tape there, and I'm going to put some tape there. I think I should do glue also, because this is our mechanism, and we want it to be good and sturdy. So Home for the Holidays, right underneath there. And we're going to take, and we're just going to, right here on this first one, we're just going to go just like this, right? And we're just gonna, get that back over there. Because we don't want to glue it to this. We want to glue it to this. Make sure it's straight. Because this will need to move in and out. Because this will need to pull, just like that. But when you have stuff on here, it'll pull like that. All right, so we have that one. And then we need to make sure that it's good and sturdy at the bottom. Hi, Miss Leah, good morning. You missed the reveal of day 2 and day 3 on here, which we will be showing throughout the thing because we're not on that part yet. Oh, it's afternoon for Leah. Okay, good afternoon, Leah. All right, and we want this one to be right here. No rhyme, no reason, ladies. I am not, if you notice, I just go by okay. Pull that out of there for now. This one should have been a little bit looser in between. I probably should have scored those and then tucked them under. That's what I should have done. So that way they just slid through it. But I didn't do that, guys. Because that would be like thinking like Mayming. And I'm not Mayming. Leah is in the UK, Miss Judy. Oh, we've been up for a couple hours here. All right, so this is going to go in here just like this. And if I knew where... All right, I'm going to actually cut this off at right here. Because that'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 6 little pages will be plenty. So I'm going to cut this off right there. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we cut it right here. There we go. And then we need to cut 6 pages to go on it. And then we'll need to put pull right here. And somewhere I have a little pull. So this is how we're going to incorporate one of our little dies, one of our little goodies. So day 3, we're going to incorporate right now. We're going to take this little die right here. And we're going to put it right here. Right there. And we're going to get some tape. And we're going to tape it down. Right where we want it. We want it right there. We're going to put a little border for the pull tab. Okay. And then we're going to move this over. And we're going to hear Mona in our head talking about how we should have a little plate for our machine. We're also going to make sure we're turning on our machine. And we're just gonna feed that through, let that cut that out. Now, if you have a border punch, you could use a border punch. I'm sorry you're shaking. I'm just gonna take that like that, and we're just gonna let that, look at that, look at how pretty that is. We'll be using that too. That's kind of cool looking, isn't it? That's cool. Now, I don't know what it's going to look like on the actual thing, because I just kind of cut that all apart there. Look at what it, for our pull tab, that's what it did. So we have to put the pieces back together again. Let's see. We could always do that. There we go. That's what we'll do. Just going to come right here, and we're just going to go glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. And we're going to glue this right back on top of that. Because we, you know how we think around here? Out of the box. We think out of the box. Actually, I live with her. Well, I'm living with her. I actually have a home in North Florida. All right, so there we go. We have that. Yes, Leah, absolutely. All right, so let's bring this over here. And let's put our mechanism in. Right here. Right there. Now we're going to need something under this to sturdy it. And what I'm thinking is, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be sturdy enough. Yeah, see, that's not going to be strong enough to pull that. So we're going to need to sturdy that up. And what I think, bum, 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 I think a piece of red. Let's see, what do we have in here? I think a little snowflake will look cute there. Nope. The candy, nope. The happy holidays, nope. How about just the stripes? Maybe. Yeah, I think that'll work. She's hiding somewhere else in the house. All right, so we're just going to add that right there. What do we think? Do we think that's ugly like that? Or do we think that's pretty? I think it's pretty. What do y'all think? Okay, looking at it on screen, it looks pretty to me. Okay, that works for me. So I'm just going to glue, 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 glue some more. See what happens when I don't put my pin in right away? because it's so warm here. Everything dries so fast around here. There we go. Yeah, this is making my hand flare back up. I thought my hand was done with whatever it was doing this week. I had had a really bad week, y'all, of... Okay. Oh, I didn't need glue on that part, but that's okay, because you know what'll happen when that glue dries right there? That'll sturdy that paper up a little. That's what that'll do. So we're just going to take this, and we're just going to come along here, and we're going to go whoop, whoosh, just like that. Perfect. Perfect. I've been trying to do these lives for years, and quite a few years now, and I would get very what's the word? I'm completely off screen here. There we go. All right, so that should be able to go like that. But what's going to happen is we're going to add things to this that's going to keep it from going all the way through. All right, so now we need our little pieces that are going to go on here. Mailbox, stay closed over there. So let's move this out of the way for a minute while that dries and does all that good stuff. We're going to find our paper, and we're going to find some different paper this time. Actually, I think our little journal cards, where'd they go? I think those would be cute, maybe. Like these. I think those would be cute. As our little flip-floppies that are going to flip-flop up. Yeah, they'll be great size, too, for just little notes. Good morning, Pam. So we're going to get our trimmer. And we're going to cut our journal cards apart over here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our zip strip off. Then we're going to cut this one. And we're going to come right along the line here. Am I off? I'm not off screen too bad, okay. That's not straight. That's okay, though. I'm gonna come right here. I need to clean this trimmer out big time. I'm just gonna trim that right there. And then we're gonna come right here. And we're gonna trim this one. Okay, for these little ones, we can just use our Tim Holtz guillotine one. That way maybe it'll save my hands a little. Sorry for the noise, y'all. I know it's really close. It kind of scares my dog, too. There we go. And we're going to cut these. Actually, we could just score that and fold that over. No, we're cutting it off. We're cutting it off. Goo. Goo goo gaga. That's finger talk. And that's no longer baby talk. That is finger talk. Goo goo gaga. Okay. This right here would be really good for, instead of making a list, or you can make a list, but like the people who visited, you can say Christmas and then put a little thing up and write visited list, so that you know people who visited for your memories. Watch that, Linda, you're cutting your hands. Which I think would be cute. We're not done, because those are going to be too small for what I'm wanting to do. Let's see, so we've got that one, we've got that one, and we have that. No, that's for later. These are for later. We have this one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now remember, I have to incorporate, because this is the challenge, is I need to incorporate what was in the advent calendar. And of course, so that means I have to incorporate the stamp set. So I think we're going to take this card right here. Leah, she tells me that all the time. Goo, everyone. I love it, love it, love it, love it. There's a mini Linda in the chat. I love it. All right, so what we're gonna do is, oh, you know what? That's gonna be cute. Now, Linda should have a stamp block sitting right here for this stuff. Linda, where is that stamp block that you had sitting right here for this stuff? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. So we're just gonna take that right there and do that. All right, so we have a stamp block. And we're gonna put a little bit of color. We're gonna add a little bit to this. We're gonna put the thinking of you, because what they can do, Linda, me. Yes, Leah, I believe so. I believe we are a little bit alike. Now these have lines on them, but you know what? I don't follow none of that. Let's just, I don't know what the heck that was either. Yeah, we're both goofy, Leah, and it's a good thing. Goofiness is a wonderful thing. All right, let's just get some Pink and Mean ink and go. Ooh. Now, I know that this is super juicy, and I just squashed it down in, and that's why I have ink all the way around the edge now. Because I know better. And yet, here I am doing it anyway. Here I am doing it anyhow. So I'm wiping the edge off because I do not want that all over my project. So I'm just wiping that ink off altogether. I'm going to redo this. Now, that was Pink and Main's asphalt ink. Tap, tap, tap gently. That's all you have to do. Don't push it down because then you'll see what happened. All right, so we're just going to put this right here. Right there, we're going to put Thinking of You. Oh no, big is good. I don't care. Big, fat, I'm not all of them, but you can call me that. I don't care. As long as you don't call me late for dinner, we're all right. Which I am late for dinner half the time, at least when I have to cook it. All right, so then we're going to take that off of there and put that back over here. Yes, you very well could, Miss Pam. Yes, ma'am. Definitely can. You can change it. It doesn't have to say what it says. You can change it to whatever you want it to say. Or, look, put some white over it and just put Home for the Holidays. Or Happy Holidays. Or fa la 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 la. Stockings are hung. Whatever you want. You can change it. It doesn't have to say that specifically. But, now, let's get back to what we were trying to do here. So, let's get our album back. And let's put this stamp block back over there. Now, because it's the beginning of the book, it doesn't need to be super big and bulky and all. For the purpose of what we're trying to do. We're going to put Thinking of You right here. I think that's going to be plenty big enough. I could make it bigger, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to put some glue right. Actually, no. I'm going to tape it. I'm going to put tape right on that right there. I'm not going to cover the score mark though. And I'm going to put my Thinking of You right there. So what'll happen is, watch. That'll pull like that. No, it won't. I didn't do that right, guys. I didn't do that right. See? I didn't do that right. Take that off. That's what, good thing I used the tape. Now I can just get the tape off. See, I should have left those extra on. Those other ones I took off, I should have left them on. Let's put them back on. I'm telling you guys, I am not the one to be 100% watching here. All right. We're going to glue this back together. Alright, let's see. I have to remember, I should have probably rewatched May May when she did this. I'm doing it wrong. We're about to figure it out, though. See, that would need to pull. Now, see, if I wasn't on a live video, I could just go to May May's channel and go watch it again. I've done this before, and step by step following her. And it's so much easier when you're actually watching the person who's doing it correctly and following them when they're doing it correctly. Oh yeah, Big Linda does too, Leah. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to fold this just like that. And I'm going to do this one just like that. And now I'm going to tape glue this. And I'm making a mess of this, so whoever ends up winning this, I'm sorry. All right, we're going to that right there. And that right there. You'll know it's from me, that's for sure. And oh, by golly, what a holly jolly Christmas this year. All right. We're going to make our mechanism work. Whether it wants to or not, we're going to make it work. I think I did the wrong one. I don't remember. I have to go watch a thing, guys. Hi, Cordelia. You only put a strip on the bottom just to hold it down? Okay. So then how does that hold that? I don't understand that. All right, let's put one more here then, because I don't like how it looks like it would be flippy floppy like that. Miss Gloria, I'm glad you're in here. And you only put a strip on the bottom. So we got this here. I know. So here. So we'll put one right here. This is how my brain works. I'm sorry, y'all. It's crazy. There. That'll make me feel better about it. All right. Now, let's go back to this thinking of you. Happy holidays. I'm probably supposed to skip one, but I'm going to do one on every one. Happy holidays. While the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. So I am making sure that I'm not over. Okay, we're working. We're going to see how it comes like that. That's not going to work. See, it has to, it's, the mechanism is this one that's supposed to pull, not that one. This one is the one that's supposed to pull. Okay. Okay. You guys get the gist of this thing? Then there's an easier, definite easier way, and if I could find it, and I'm going to do it, because I'm going to fix this. But, so you guys saw the stamp, you guys saw, we're going to fix this. But Linda needs a break. Linda needs to find her pink and mean flipper flapper die that she has. So she doesn't have to think about this. Because it would be so much easier. If I could just find my pink and mean flip flap die. No, that is not my flip flap die. That is my wreath. And that's my Christ mouth. Nope, those are my hedgehogs. These are my Christmas. Hang on. I could have swore I had brought out a die to use to do this with. See, I'm just a normal crafter. I have things scattered, unorganized, even though I got this beautiful cart to organize things. I still didn't get it done. Leah, you're too funny. Oh, that's cute, Judy. The merry bells keep ringing. Oh. Okay, Judy, now do you see what I mean when I say I have too much as it is? I can't find what I'm looking for now. Nope, that's the leafy dye. I have a pull flap die by Pink and Main, so I don't have to think about all this. I just have to find it. Oh, guys, we gotta play with Pete and Polly also this Christmas, because I love Pete and Polly. I could have swore I put that die here where I could find it. And guess what? It's not where I can find it. And it wouldn't be in there because that's all foil stuff. Alright, y'all. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. Alright, I have to get the die to figure it out or rewatch. Yeah, Cordelia, I do. You would think that I am an employee there, right? I thought I had it sitting right here where I could just grab it and use it. I found it. You want to go out the door, Maisie? You can go out the door. I found it, y'all. Go. All right. So when all else fails, bust out the Pink and Main dies. And take some anti-inflammatories because the hands are swelling. Okay, Cordelia. Well, y'all be careful out there on the roads. If we have any left, I believe that they're discounted. I believe. Because I believe we're discontinuing them. I think. I believe. Don't mark my words on that. I don't remember 100%. I think that's one of the ones that are going away. All right, you're watching a how-to video? Well, I'm about to how-to myself with through Pink and Main. So this is how it's done. It's one flat. I was trying to do it without a die because I know not everybody has a die. I know that. I know not everybody has one. So we're just gonna take our cards right off of there. Move them aside. We're just gonna take this right out of there. And we're gonna take this right out of there. And then we're gonna take this here. And we're gonna use this paper here. And we're just gonna go just like this. I should have done this from the get-go instead of trying to be smart. This is how I end up with a huge mess. Oh, bring it back, Linda, bring it back. Don't forget it. You gotta bring it back or it'll fall on the floor. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I wouldn't have been able to crank it through. All right, that is not the glues. That's the pokey tool, which needs to go over here so I don't poke myself. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's do this. Let's do this correctly now. Let's take the tape off. That would help, Linda. All right, all right, all right. So, this goes like that. And now I gotta remember how this works. So that goes around that, but it doesn't get glued to that. I had the right idea, I just didn't have the right mechanism thing going on. Hey, I was that way too when I started. We all were that way when we started. Now this is a much tinier mechanism, so this is not going to hold all of our cards. So if we do that, we can always add another pocket or something, you know? That doesn't make That still doesn't make sense to me. Because that is not gonna... It's gonna go just that. Okay, okay, okay. I get what you were saying now, Gloria. Okay, let's try this again. So I had it right. I just should have left it alone when I had it at the bottom only. So we got one. This is probably a little big for it, but we're going to try it anyway. Thinking of you, because it has to go flat like that. Then happy holidays. And then a little Christmas tree. Nope, that's as far as it goes, Linda. Just those three. All right, so we have those three. So this one stays flat. Make sure they're straight. Move this out of the way. Get some glue and glue this piece right here back down because the tape doesn't want to hold. So let's just add a little bit of glue for some stability. There we go. And then we can add to the back. If you wanted to add to the back, you can. Like, let's add that to the back. Breathe in, breathe out. It's all gonna be all right. Doom, doom, doom. So this is what happens when there's no pre-planning. You get an idea in your head and you're like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put this right here. And I should have put it on before. So when you flip it, it says Merry and Bright. Like I said, this is not one to hold because I keep messing with it before it dries. You have a fabulous day too, and be careful. Such a cliffhanger. See if Linda was... Now somewhere I have a stamp that says pull. And I also have a die that says pull. But this has an arrow or something. Where is it? I could have swore this had a little arrow die. Guess not. So we're just gonna say arrow. Okay, pen's not gonna write. There's another cliffhanger there. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost a wheel, and the Joker got away. Hey! Do not teach your children that song if they are under 3. If they are over 3 and they go to school, they will hear it anyway. It won't matter. Where do you think I learned it? I learned it in school. 'Cause oh by golly, what a holly jolly Christmas this year. I have pens galore. I have who's it and what's it galore. You want sublimation pillows? But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to go where the people go. These are infusible inks that I should maybe... See, these are things I'm saving for giveaways when my channel finally gets where I would like for my channel to be. Things like this. They're in a pile. When the channel pays for itself and can pay for the shipping, that's what these are going to come out. I'm looking for another pen now. I have an actual... Alright. Anyway, you guys get the idea? So it goes doop doop doo. I think that's successful. Right? So that's pretty simple. We just got to get... We could add to this. Don't you think we could add to this? Where's my original mechanism I had that I was trying to do this with? So then we can take... And we could go like this. And then it could become a little pocket thing. Nah. We could put a little something there, though, but we won't for now. We just leave that like that for now. Because we may come back to that. All right, recap. Oh, cool. Recap. Day 1 was the mailbox. And much more successful. Day 2 was the thinking of you. Day 3 was the border that was on our... This was day 3. This was day 2. And that is a wrap for that. Yeah, I have some magnets coming that I'm going to sublimate Linda Toman Creates on, you know, with me with the little stamp in the heart, like you see up in my little picture up there as my thingamabobber profile photo. We need something else over here because this should have been much bigger. It should have been bigger. We may have to go back and revisit this and fix this because this should be bigger. But it's cute. Oh, wait. That's not good. That's not finished. What can we put there? We can put this there. And we'll put it right there because I don't want to see the words Echo Park up there. Let's see, do we have one that's a little bit bigger than that? Too big? Get back up there. That one's too big. Oh, look, that matches the front of our car, our thing. So let's... See, I should have put this on first. I'm the one who shows you how not to do things. Thank you, Leah. So, I was saying is that I have keychains and I have magnets coming that I will be putting Linda Toman Creates on. I will be creating my own merch. If anybody is interested. And what's on my... Sorry, I'm just chopping. I'll talking again in a minute. Guess what I just realized, guys? This is why I will never be Miss Mary Lane. Yes, merch. Merch. I want to be like, there we go, like the big YouTubers. Don't forget to buy my merch. No, I'm joking. All right. We should probably glue it, but we're going to tape it because it's going to be so much faster. And I'm also going to make some stickers and stuff that will be, when I finally mail out things that I should have mailed out that I'm so far behind on, I will be adding little stickers in them. And if you get a card from me or something, there'll probably be a sticker in it, but it won't be stuck to the card. That way, if you want to use the card, you can. There we go. There we go. Now that's prettier, right? It's like a little on the flimsy side. Wait, get off there. All right, and I just got to find my pull. I am always sliding off screen. I got to find my pull stamp so that I can put pull on here. And then I think we should have like a little envelope here. I think we should put a little envelope. But I think we're going to incorporate day 4 into that. Where's, our snowman? He could be a pocket for a pencil or something so that they could write notes. Oh, that'd be cool, Miss Leah. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to train the paper to curl a little. Because when you put a pen in, a pen is gonna... I think y'all know what I'm trying to say, I hope. All right, let's put the tape here. And it probably should be glued, but you guys can't see anything I'm doing. I'm over here way off screen. I'm just putting it on the very edges. I'm leaving this edge open. Oh, I didn't train that paper good enough. Okay. I'm full of flops today. No, I'm not. We're going to take that tape right off the bottom part. And we're just going to tape this like that. Tape that there. I'm going to push this up a little. And tape it right there. There you go. Now you got a pen holder. And if you have dry erase vinyl, you could always put some dry erase vinyl on there. And a dry erase pen in here. Okay, for some reason that's sticking and we need to not let that stick. This is glue on there. All right, guys. Yes, I am. That's why I'm saying goodbye, because I'm going to go on the porch myself. No. All right, so that's it for today. We got our snowman pen holder. We got our thinking of you, that was the stamp. We have our messed up. What did I do with the messed up part? My messed up mechanism. Where did it go? Here, messed up mechanism. Where did you go? Because you have... I don't know what I did with it. It's under this paper somewhere. But it has the... Oh, here it is. It has a decorative edge that we cut out that we ended up not using. But now that I know, I can use this for something else. So we had that and we had thinking of you. All right, guys, remember, come back. Thank you, Leah. And I don't usually like to tell people I do that on here, but okay. All right, y'all. Bye. So long, farewell. And it was Pink and me to the rescue. And hugs to you too. Goodbye. So long. So long, farewell.